Hello, so welcome to another episode of Grow with a Box. My name is Linus. I live in Seattle. I wanted to do just a real quick update for a couple of reasons. It's beautiful out, and I want to prove to people that beautiful days like this do actually exist in Seattle. That's the sun, as I've learned to call it. Other reason, I'm decked out in my super spiffy Doctor Who costume. I just came from Emerald City Comic Con, where I got to see some of my favorite artists. Also, Jim Mafu and Roberto Ramos, super cool. And reading their stuff since I was like 11, so that's pretty fun. I'm about 2 weeks and 1 day on T, and I wanted to check in. I haven't really seen any of the physical aspects. I've been told it's going to kind of take a while. And psychological, I don't know if it's kind of hard to tell what is, testosterone, what is kind of placebo, and what's me sort of just feeling kind of good about myself. Because it's nice to get something done. It can kind of give you a little boost of confidence. You've been working on something, you finally get finished. And I guess if I had to say, if it felt different, like from like a psychological perspective, I would say I guess I feel a little bit more impulsive. Um, but like I said, time will tell. It's hard to sort of suss out what is 1% testosterone and what's just kind of me feeling really great. Um, oh, I forgot about this. This is super important. So, if you're a Doctor Who fan, this is going to be hilarious because I didn't have my sonic screwdriver. I left it back on the East Coast. But I do have my psychic paper. I won't explain that, but if you're a Doctor Who fan, what I just did was hilarious. Injections. I want to share a little trick with everybody about how to do intramuscular injections. Because it's really not a hard thing to do. It's really easy to learn, frankly, and if you do it quickly, it doesn't hurt. But there's just generally a resistance to stabbing yourself, and I find myself getting a little bit nervous, and so when I have a problem, anytime I have a problem, I turn to mass media for the answer. More specifically, movies. So I thought about the movie The Rock, and it's a well-known fact that Nick Cage is only in that movie to make Sean Connery look cooler. Mr. Cage, I actually really liked you in Bringing Out the Dead. You were awesome, but it's a fact in The Rock, you were just there to make Sean Connery look like a badass motherfucker. So, spoiler alert, at the end, Nick Cage, right? Like, he has this thing, it's been, exposed to nerve toxins, so he has to take, a syringe and jam it through his chest into his heart to save his life with, the anti-toxin, right? And so I say to myself, I'm cooler than Nick Cage. I know this is a fact. Sorry, at least Nick Cage and The Rock. So Nick Cage in The Rock has the guts to stab himself in the chest with a harpoon of a needle. I can definitely stab myself in the thigh with a tiny little intramuscular injection. So you can use that. You have my permission. That's about all that's going on right now. Like I said, I haven't gotten any of the physical stuff happening yet. I keep waiting. From videos, it seems like I might start noticing little things, like my voice might start kind of dropping soon, but so far, no hair where there wasn't hair before, and life is good. I will check back in. Forgive me for my less than abrupt ending, because right now I'm in the sunlight. I can't see anything on my computer, and I must travel inside to say